Hey guys, it's Sydney at Treadmill Review Guru. I've got a fun review for you today. Today I'm checking out the Freemotion t22.9 REFLEX Treadmill. The REFLEX Treadmill is a commercial treadmill that can be found in public gyms as well as homes, and it's the main treadmill in one of the most popular boutique fitness studios in the US. So I'm really excited to jump in and let you know about everything that it has to offer. So iFit, which is the largest manufacturer of fitness equipment, is the parent company of Freemotion and also Nordic Track and Proform, which we've been reviewing fitness equipment and treadmills from for years. Being that the Freemotion t22.9 REFLEX treadmill is a commercial treadmill, it's priced like other commercial treadmills at over $10,000. So it's definitely a splurge compared to other home treadmills that we test, and maybe a little bit of an overkill for some, but it's absolutely worth it if you're looking for a treadmill for your own studio gym or if you have the budget for a commercial treadmill in your home. It's comparable to other commercial treadmills that we've used in gyms, but it definitely has some features that definitely make it stand out. It's also the preferred treadmill at Orangetheory Fitness Studios. So let's get into the construction, starting with the footprint. This is a large treadmill. As you can see, it is 87 inches long, 34 inches wide, and 66 inches high. The Reflex doesn't fold up, and it's pretty heavy at 619 pounds. So it's really a beast, and it needs a designated space to use on a ground floor level. There are two front transportation wheels underneath the deck for moving it, but you probably need to recruit, a friend or two to help you move it if you need to. It's recommended to actually incline that deck up to the full 15% before moving, just to give you enough clearance between the deck and the transportation wheels in order for when you lift up the back end of the deck for those wheels to engage. For us, we found that putting, a wheeled cart under the back end helps us to be able to move it more easily, but really it's best to have a specific spot for it to stay. The frame is a little bit different than other treadmills. So it has a steel frame that supports the deck, but it has this singular upright that connects up from the floor frame up into the console and the handles to hold them in place. Most treadmills, including other commercial ones, have two steel uprights that are on either side of the deck. In comparison, with how large and heavy and well built this treadmill is, this design is incredibly stable and durable. The handles are, pretty simple, but they're easy to reach. I really like the front handle here. It's just one continuous piece. It gives you a lot of surface to be able to grip from. And the touch screen, which I'll get into a little later in this video, stays in place. There's, absolutely no shaking because the Reflex is basically a tank. So moving on to the motor, the Freemotion has a 5.0 AC motor. So AC motors are typically found on commercial treadmills. They're more powerful than DC motors that are, that most home treadmills have. AC motors are designed to handle foot traffic, all throughout the day. That's why they're in public gyms. One thing to keep in mind with AC motors, including this one, is that they're not as quiet as most DC motors and home treadmills. We're gonna hop on the Reflex a little later in this video so you can hear it for yourself, but it isn't crazy loud, but it sounds like a treadmill you'd use in a public gym because it is one. Another aspect of this motor is that it requires more amplitude, so it requires being plugged into a 20 amp, 120 volt circuit outlet, so just keep that in mind. The motor does have a pretty fast max speed of 15 miles per hour. So most treadmills that we test cap out at around 12 miles per hour. So 15 miles per hour is really more than enough speed for most people. And the deck also inclines up to 15%, so you have some great training options to work with on the Freemotion. It doesn't decline, but many commercial treadmills don't. The deck is another really standout feature. So it's a good size. It's 21.5 inches wide and 60 inches long. So it's really best for most people and running strides. One of my favorite aspects is the deck cushioning. Most commercial treadmills, at least that I've used, in gyms, have pretty firm cushioning that feels similar to running outside on concrete. They do have some shock absorption, but they're pretty firm. I'm one who definitely prefers softer cushioned decks, and the REFLEX treadmill has soft cushioning. I think it's really comparable to like the Nordic Track incline trainers, which, they have some of the softest deck cushioning that we've tested in treadmills. One thing about the incline trainers though is that they can feel a little bit bouncy when you're running at higher speeds. The REFLEX treadmill doesn't feel bouncy. The shock absorption just feels really forgiving underfoot. So, if you have joint issues or you're concerned about lessening the impact, the high impact on your joints that comes with running, the REFLEX is definitely an excellent choice. If you, prefer running on firmer surfaces, maybe you're a road runner, then you might want a treadmill with less forgiving cushioning, but this deck is one of the standout features that makes this treadmill especially great for Orangetheory fitness workouts. And the Freemotion t22.9 comes with a 7-year warranty for the frame and a 3-year warranty for parts and labor. So overall, the console has a similar feel and layout to other commercial treadmills, minus the touchscreen. This is a 22-inch touchscreen, which I think helps take the Freemotion to the next level. It's really easy to reach and it's responsive and clear. This is really my favorite size for touchscreens on fitness equipment. The screen doesn't adjust, so it doesn't tilt up and down or pivot to either side. This actually doesn't bother me because it's easy to reach and see, and iFit only includes fitness classes to take on the treadmill. I'll get into iFit in a moment, but I'm about 5'1" and our tallest reviewer, Matt, is 6'5", and we both find the screen to be a good height for both of us. All right, I really want to talk about this fan. It's probably the most powerful fan that I've used on the treadmill. It has multiple settings, and you can adjust the direction of the airflow depending on your height. So you can adjust these vents, and I'll let you listen to it. There's the lowest setting, and there's the highest setting. So this fan will definitely help keep you cool. Something to keep in mind with the Freemotion is that it doesn't have speakers. So this makes sense because it's built for public gyms, and having speakers blaring on treadmills in the gym would definitely be distracting. It would be nice to have speakers if you plan on using this treadmill in your home. You can plug in your own headphones right here, or connect your own headphones through Bluetooth to be able to listen to the content on the screen. The adjustment buttons are down here below the touchscreen in front of the handle. I actually really like this design. They're easy to reach. Sometimes when the buttons are up by the screen, I do like how convenient that is, but it can make it harder to reach them while you're running. The numbered buttons are for adjusting to different speeds and inclines quickly, so they definitely make the treadmill convenient to use. There's also a tray below the screen, so you can put your phone or maybe keys or a smaller item on it. And then there's 2 cup holders on either side that are large to hold a standard water bottle, and everything stays in place on the console while running. And the front handle does have pulse grips, so they can read your heart rate when you hold them, and you can also connect a compatible heart rate monitor through Bluetooth to the treadmill for more accurate reading. Okay, so iFit is a training platform found on iFit-enabled equipment like the Freemotion. iFit offers thousands of workout videos that are led by instructors who guide you through the workout. And these classes are filmed in professional studios and in locations all around the world. The outdoor classes are really where iFit shines. The camera follows the instructor who guides you, up mountain trails, along beaches, and through cities, and it really makes for a fun workout experience. If you want to explore on your own without an instructor, you can literally go in and draw your own route on the Google Map, and then Google images of the location will pop up as you go. This is in the Google Map feature. One of my favorite features of iFit is auto adjust. So the Freemotion will automatically adjust the speed and incline throughout your workout to match the format of the class and the terrain in the outdoor workouts. So you can of course adjust the treadmill, as you go, however you need to, but this treadmill is a really nice option to have. It's really convenient. And iFit is really one of our favorite training platforms. We have a full written review of iFit at treadmillreviewguru.com, so make sure you check that out to learn more. Now on the Freemotion, iFit works a little bit differently than other iFit enabled equipment. So if you already have an iFit membership, you can log in and start using iFit. The only difference here that we've noticed is that there are only treadmill workouts available to take on the Freemotion. So, if you want to follow up your run with an iFit yoga class or strength class, you'll have to pull it up on your phone in the iFit app. But for commercial use, this definitely makes sense. Something that's pretty cool though is that you have access to iFit workouts without a subscription. So if you click the little workout button here, it just pops up iFit's library of workouts without a subscription. And here you have access to iFit's treadmill workouts. And this is especially convenient if you're a commercial or studio gym owner to give your clients access to training content on the treadmill just without a subscription. The only difference between really logging into your iFit membership and using this included version is that you can't save any workouts with the Google Map feature, and it won't save your previous workouts or workout stats or let you schedule a workout ahead of time without logging into your iFit subscription. But you can access tons of workout videos on demand and use the auto adjust feature. So, that's really pretty cool. And iFit also has, of course, a manual mode just right up here in the top corner for when you just want to hop on and go to. One thing that we did notice is that when you're using the iFit subscription, or you're just logging in, or you're just using the free version here, is that the screen times out after a few minutes of inactivity. So it logs you out of your account and it takes you back to the starting screen. Also, when you pause workouts, it only gives you 2 minutes versus 10 that you get on other iFit enabled equipment to either resume or cancel your workout. So we wish there was a way to bypass this because it's a little annoying to have to keep logging into your account if you're using the Freemotion in your home. But again, from a commercial standpoint, when using this treadmill in a public gym, this makes sense. All right, now I'm going to hop on the Freemotion so you can see and hear it in action. But first, if you find this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We create all kinds of different fitness review videos so you know exactly what to expect, and if you're looking to fill your home gym or your studio gym, we have you covered. All right, so I'm just gonna start I'm on 0% grade, going to 3 miles per hour. Bump it up to 6 miles per hour. Here's 9 miles per hour. So just back to that starting walking pace. Now I'm going to incline it to 15%. Here's that full 15%. So not the quietest treadmill, but it definitely sounds like a treadmill that you'd find at your local gym. All right, now Matt, who is 6'5", is going to hop on the Freemotion. Here he is at 3 miles per hour, 6 miles per hour, and 9 miles per hour. All right, now I'm going to let it run at 15 miles per hour just so you can hear what it sounds like at the max speed. Thanks for watching our review of the Freemotion T22.9 REFLEX Treadmill. Overall, this is a high-end treadmill that's built for all-day use in commercial gyms. It has a 22-inch touchscreen that offers streaming from iFit workouts and the ability to create your own training routes with or without a subscription to iFit. The deck cushioning offers excellent shock absorption, so it's forgiving on the joints when walking and running. And the powerful 5.0 AC motor goes up to 15 miles per hour and offers a 15% incline for high-intensity training. The quick adjustment buttons and the touchscreen definitely make this treadmill easy and convenient to use, as well as immersive with iFit's content and the automatic adjustability as you work out. And Freemotion is the preferred treadmill used at Orangetheory Studios. Some things to keep in mind is that it is heavy and hard to move, so it requires a designated space to use on a ground floor. And iFit times out after a few minutes of inactivity to log you out to the starting screen. The Reflex treadmill is expensive, but it's definitely worth the investment because of its extreme durability and use in commercial settings. We highly recommend it if you're a commercial or studio gym owner, or if you're in the market for a commercial treadmill for your home. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to head over to treadmillreviewguru.com for our full written review of the Freemotion t22.9. There's even more details there. And for the current price, you can click the link in the description. This is our affiliate link, and purchasing through there helps out our channel so we can keep making reviews like this for you. And if you like this video and find it helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We work hard to test all kinds of fitness equipment, so whether you're looking for a home gym or looking to fill your studio gym, we have you covered. I'm Sydney with Treadmill Review Guru. I'll see you next time.